You do a lot of pitching, so you help founders craft a better pitch to investors. Can you just run me where that came from? And if you want to give a really quick rundown, I know there's a lot of nuance to it, but what is your process to a better pitch?
We talk to so many founders and company leaders who suffer from what we call rush hour syndrome. If you've ever seen the Chris Tucker, Jackie Chan movie Rush Hour, where he says, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Right, that classic scene. That's what a lot of these people find themselves in when it comes to presenting their company, right? They have this big picture idea in their head of the way the world is supposed to be because of their great product. But then when they pitch, they are getting people scratching their heads, looking confused and saying, huh, what is it again? Or I think even worse, the reaction they get is, oh, I get it. Another insert generic app, right? Which I think that's even an even worse response. And, when the stakes are this high, when you're out there trying to raise capital or go to market, you really can't afford to be another anything. You got to be the only you. And that's where we come in, and we, to use the branding again, we help these companies become, as we like to say, the goat to market. And we do that through helping them figure out the right pitch that's going to stand out and stand apart, so their audience recognizes them not as the best, but as the only. And when you are seen as the only, the confused looks turn into people writing checks. I told you a 60-second story there. I mean, you tell me, did it sound kind of off the cuff? Or did it sound natural enough?
Yeah, it did, but I'm sure that's not the first time you said that, all right?
That is my company's elevator pitch I just gave you. And that's something I know exactly. I can say it naturally because I know it really well. That's what I tell any entrepreneur, any marketer, any seller. Know what you want to say well, so it doesn't sound scripted ever or rehearsed. But I bet if I looked at our document of what is our elevator pitch, I said it. I probably maybe changed 5 words, but I otherwise said it to a T. And I follow a very specific structure, which is the formula we teach founders and sales teams for their marketing, or for their elevator pitch. The formula is called
Often sharing, drop the horns from blaring, listen to my introduction. I can be anything but thankless. We need more.